Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We've got another trophy review for you today. And don't forget, we are doing a PSN gift card giveaway. Make sure you comment the word giveaway in the comments, like, and subscribe. As of the upload, the giveaway is being done tomorrow. So I'm hoping to make this a weekly thing, get a giveaway, just because of the support has been amazing. The winner will be revealed on every Wednesday trophy video review. And a little reminder will be sent out on the Monday one, which is this one today. Now, I thought last week's trophy list was a banger. I haven't even scrolled down at the one I'm looking at the minute. I am literally looking at the top banner, but you will see why this one is absolutely ridiculous as soon as we go into it. So, let's get into it. So, we are on with Deus Ex, which, as you can see, 300 platinums. He's played 331 games. He's completed 330 of them, which is 99.67%. He has 59 unearned trophies, and he's doing 3 trophies a day. Before we get into it, I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time, just because the completion percentage is so high. Let's just see what he doesn't have done. So if we go not 100%. So he's literally one game, which is Rage for the PS3. And he only started that. What are we on? We're on the 21st. So he started it last week. So he's essentially got 100% completion on the games that he's played. Because if you take this one out, which is one he's currently working on, it's not one that he's put down or one that he's not done. He's currently actively working on it. Then he's got 100% completion across 300 games. 331 to be precise. So I'm guessing there's a lot of them that he's played as well. You know what? This time we'll put the 100% in with the platinums just because it's so easy to do, because there's literally only one game he hasn't done. Right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So as you well know, if we don't know the game, we pull YouTube up and have a quick look and see whether the game is something I might want to play. Starting off with 3D Dot Game Heroes. Let's have a look. 3D Dot Game Heroes.
Background. 3D Dot Game Heroes.
Oh,
A game that can invoke heavy.
that actually looked really good.
The game draws freely from the Legend of Zelda franchise, emulating its style.
It's like literal 3D. It's cross between like Minecraft and, like he's just said, Zelda. 3-on-3 freestyle. I'm guessing that might be an auto pop. Or at least the majority of them auto pop. But we've got 3-on-3 freestyle, which is, I remember rightly, a basketball game. 7 Ways to Die. I don't think we're going to have to be... again, you might need to sit down and get your popcorn, because 300 games. I'm not going to go through all of them. So it's like a DayZ style game, maybe. Not a game I'd want to platinum. They're the types of games that I just like to chill with. A Way Out, again, you see that all the time. And it's one that has definitely passed me by. Maybe I'll get the, like, Sunday sessions back up and we'll get someone to play it with me. Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon, because I don't know. I think I remember it's the cartoon, that one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Adventure Time, Explore. Let's just see what type of game it is.
Cooler charge attack.
Oh yeah, top down. Not a fan of top down. I don't know why. Maybe I think it's the perspective that just doesn't really want me. I don't really want to be playing them. Memories of Old. Right, get me a little list up as well, because right, never heard of it. So again, so is Memory of Old.
This game came out of nowhere. Was one walking, Cloud Town, another. After your introduction to the game,
I like the art style. It reminds me of what's the game?
Story's told. You never have to talk to the NPC.
The Two Gardens game. Is it called Two Gardens, or is it Tale of Two Gardens? It reminds me of that kind of art style. Alice Madras Returns. I've seen that. I think it's the last 3 videos on the run. I might have to give that a go. Like I said in the previous video, it was a game I always wanted to play. Just passed me by and I never picked it up. Then obviously I stopped playing on the PS3. So Amnesia Collection, again, horror games, not for me. Just not for me. I think that's just a running theme when it comes to horror games for me. Another World, 3 hours, nice. Arizona Sunshine. Oh, we're not even out the A's, and I'm not even out the A's, and we're a
Is this you? Why are you so
VR
short?
game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've not got VR, so I don't think I'll ever get that. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on the PS3 as well. Assassin's Creed 2, nice. On the PS3, Assassin's Creed 3 on the PS3. So we got some unobtainables here. Revelations, again on the PS3, unobtainable. Black Flag on the PS4. Syndicate. I've said this again in a previous video, and obviously, as you know, we are working through the Assassin's Creeds one at a time, getting the platinum, throwing the video up. So if you want to check those out, there is obviously a playlist in the channel. But Assassin's Creed Syndicate is the one I'm kind of looking forward to the most out of the older style Assassin's Creed, if you could call it that. Just because, obviously, I'm English, so London, the time period I really like. I can't, I said this last time, I don't know what it was, but maybe it was the start of Assassin's Creed Burnout for me, that I just couldn't get into it when it originally came out. And I know that now it's got a 60 FPS update for the PS5, so that is one of the ones I'm really looking forward to getting into. Obviously, we've got Resynced coming up, which we will be streaming live on the channel on the day of release, so make sure to pop by. We go live here on YouTube and on Twitch, so make sure you do follow. Then we got Assassin's Creed Unity, again, one that it's kind of similar to that. Burnout started to kick in. Can't remember which way round it was. I think it was Unity, then Syndicate, so it's around that time that those two really sort of passed me by. Atari Flashback Classics Volume 1, Atari Flashbacks Classic Volume 2. 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Okay, so we know what I will never be getting is those. Back to the Future, the game. We've got Back to the Future there. If you can see the loop behind me, we've got some PS3 games ready for the backlog clearing. Back to the Future is one of them because I've got like 3 trophies on it, so that is one that we need to get out of the way. And I'm obviously, Back to the Future is what I'm a 80s kid, early 90s kid. So Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, all that jazz is my favorite jam of game. So jam of game. Bastion, nice. I said this last time. Obviously, I was wrong. It was Xbox 360, but I remember this is one of the first times we got truly indie titles on consoles, if I remember rightly. And then we got Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Enemy Within, nice. Batman Arkham Asylum, again, I said this last time. Twice I've tried it. Twice I'm at the exact same point. Completed the game, done all the collectibles. Just those goddamn Predator, the fighting, the challenge bit, I just can't do. The points that you need are just too high. Again, best Batman story ever told. Worst Batman story ever told. Bayonetta, nice. Beyond Good and Evil, that's not got a platinum. Strange. Okay. Beyond Two Souls. Is Beyond Two Souls another one of those companion games where you need someone to play with? Or is it one of those Heavy Rain Quantic Dream style games? OG Bioshock, OG Bioshock 2, OG Bioshock Infinite. Obviously, they've been remade, but nice. Again, a series I've never played, never touched, no idea. So I've started it, obviously, again, little self-plug. Second channel is where I think I'm going to start doing a little series, because I don't think it fits on this channel. Let me know, would you want to see it on the main channel, or would you want to see it on the second channel? Is that somewhere it should go? And it is games that I've never played. I'm going to give them 60 minutes to win me over. If they do, then we'll go for the platinum. If they don't, then because it's on an alt account, it's not too bad. So let me know, should that be on the main channel? Should that be on the second channel? But I'm thinking Bioshock is going to be one of them. So there's Bioshock, there's Monster Hunter, there's... what was the other one? Oh, Kingdom Hearts. There's a few big hitter franchises that I've never touched. So it'd be nice to try them out. But I don't really want to do it and add another trophy to the 1% club. Blood Drive, nice. Borderlands PS3, PS4 edition, nice. Borderlands 2, the pre-sequel. If you let me know, if you're here, any particular reason why we've not gone for 3 and 4? Just not got round to it? Bound, we showed that the other day. That looks like a weird art style game, but the fact that it's an 8 out of 10, 6 playthroughs. Damn. Again, Brother, A Tale of Two Sons, I would have assumed that has a platinum. I'm sure I've seen a platinum. Is it the PS5 version that's got a platinum? I'm almost certain. I'm sure I've seen it. Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill, Slaps and Beans. Okay. What in the... Right. No idea who they were. And clearly, it must be something. That's an interesting one. Bulletstorm, nice. On the PS4. Bully, again, a game I want to get round to. I remember playing this on the OG PS2, and it was one of my favorite games. Rockstar don't make a bad game, let's face it. Rockstar are the daddies of games, and this was just like kind of what happens if like what happens if the people from GTA were in like school. What happened years ago? Because it's just mayhem on a school. Wow. Black Ops 3 on the PS4, 8 out of 10, 100 hours. God damn. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, nice. World War 2, nice. See, the problem with like some of these, I'm not sure if this one does, but I know for a fact World War 2 does because I was looking at it the other day. It's how has it got on up to 2 unobtainable trophies can be obtained by playing on the Asian service, but to access them you need the Dominion. Never heard of that. Win 5 online matches in multiplayer. Why would you need to? Can you not get a game? That makes no sense. Why would you? It's a Call of Duty game. Why would you need to be on Asian servers to do it? Strange. Makes no sense. But does this, the reason we were here, yeah, look, Spaceland, it's zombies. Zombies is always what stops me from getting platinums on gods. Catherine, nice. Chaos on Deponia. Now, again, this is another game. You don't see it very often. Well, I not this specific game. There's a trilogy of games. But if you like Discworld or what's the name of it? Oh, I can't think of the name. They're like point-and-click games, like Escape from Monkey Island, stuff like that. That's kind of what this game is. It's the Chaos on Deponia is either the sequel or the third game in the trilogy. But they're really fun, blast from the past style games if you like that sort of thing. Child of Light, nice. City Skylines. The reason it's 150 hours is I think there's one of the trophies you have to like just leave it running, but can take like days for it to pop. Concrete Genie, a brilliant game. If you haven't played it or checked out any of the videos on the channel, like challenge videos, it's on one of them. Such a great game. Such a unique art style as well, which is really fun. Crisis 3. No Crisis 2, though. Any particular reason why would be great to know. Dante's Inferno, brilliant game. It says unobtainable, but that is for DLC, so it's unobtainable to get 100%. But you can still get the platinum. Dark Souls 2. That must be the remake. Okay. Anyone that has even one Dark Souls games has my utmost respect. But the last few we've seen, there's a lot of people with the whole series, which, looking at the difficulty and the time spikes on them, is hefty. Day of the Tentacle, I've seen that. Do you know what? I've seen that so much that I think I'm just going to have to give it a go. When I got my PS3 back, I bought one a couple of 6 months ago. I went through my old purchases, and that is not the remastered version, obviously, the original. So we will probably give that a go at some point. Dead Nation, nice. Dead Space, again, a game series I've never touched, mainly because of the horror aspect of it. But again, that could be something we can try. Deadly Premonition. Director's Cut. Is that the Japanese version? Damn. Deep Rock Galactic. Let's have a look.
Deep Rock Galactic delivers on it beautifully. Aside from occasional network issues, there was rarely a moment that I wasn't.
Okay, looks like could be multiplayer. Demon Souls, nice. And there we have Deponia and Deponia Doomsday. So he's done all 3 of them. Nice. I've only personally done the first one. I want to get around to doing the other ones, so it's nice. I've not it's very rare I see Deponia on a list. I think I've only ever seen it once before. But this is the first time I've seen any of the other ones on here as well. Then we got Detroit Become Human again. Then we got Detroit Become Human again. Another one of the games I missed. I do know I want to play that one. That isn't one I'm unsure of. I know I do because I love the... who's the developer of Heavy Rain? Is that Quantic Dream? Yeah, it's Quantic Dream who obviously did the rest. Did this and some others. Oh my god. Diablo Resurrected. 1,000 hours? You've done that recently? Jesus. Diablo 3, 70 hours. Diablo... Is that DLC? What's the difference between if anyone can let me know what's the difference between Diablo and Diablo Reaper of Souls? Donut County, nice. We'd love to see that. One of my favorite games I've played in the last couple of years. It's just because it's chill. Dreadnought, 200 hours. Let's have a look at that. Oh, looks like it's a Warhammer game. I did not know that. Oh, it's like, is the whole thing like a shit battle game? Oh, it is? Oh, right, okay. Drive Club, nice. Drive Club Bikes. Drive Club VR. Driver? I did not know Driver had the platinum. Obviously, it's unobtainable now. 16 unobtainable trophies. God damn. Dynasty Warriors, like my brother used to absolutely love these. He was always playing them. Me could never get into it. Never got the gist of like just you play as one person fighting hordes of people. It just didn't interest me. But look at some of the playthroughs and timescales needed for this. Obviously, that looks like an auto pop, I'm guessing, because it was only an hour, but the others, God. Earth Defense Force 2025, I've heard that is an absolute brutal game as well. I wonder why there's no trophy guide to that. Look at that, 100 hours, 400 hours. You like some difficult games here, don't you? Jesus. God damn. Earth Defense Armageddon, Edna and Harvey's New Eyes. Have a look at that. Edna and Harvey's New Eyes. Oh, I like the art style.
Smeared from head to toe with honey. I know everyone thinks you're sweet and hot.
And now just a out badge on your ribbon. That's
Oh, I like that.
Laughter is the best though.
Elden Ring, obviously, if he's got Dark Souls and Demon Souls, Elden Ring was bound to be there. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, the OG walking sim game. Fallen Legion, Flames of Rebellion. Oh, it looks like yeah, it doesn't look like I can see from here. It doesn't look like something I'd enjoy. Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Fallout Shelter, Fallout New Vegas. God damn. One of my favorite gaming franchises, so it's nice to see when someone's got that. I really want to do the Fallout New Vegas. I keep starting it, but I need to... One of the trophies is the hardcore mode, which I'm just not looking forward to. So I think I just keep putting it off. But I'm gonna get it done. I'm sure it'll be part of a backlog video at some point. Fantasy Strike, nice. Far Cry 2. If Resoluti's watching, I know the last time I spoke to her, she was I'm Whooper. We're plowing away at that. So I wonder if you've got it done. Far Cry 3, nice. Blood Dragon, nice. 4 Classic Primal. Again, some hefties out of a series. And then we got Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, no, 2, 3, 4, 9, 5, 6, 7, 7 remake, 8, 10, 10, 2, 12, 13, 13, 2. Holy mother of Christ. That is pretty much at least 3/4 of the Final Fantasy games. I learned on the Final Fantasy video from the comment section that the games are like anthologies, so they're just individual self-contained stories, unless it's got the 2 next to it, in which case it's then a sequel of that. So looks like that's the sequel to 13, and that's the sequel to 10. I've heard that Final Fantasy X is the best Final Fantasy game. Let me know, is that the case? Like, obviously, I want to try and play some more of the Final Fantasies, but clearly there's a lot of them, so I need to narrow down which of the better ones there are. So I've heard that 10 is one of the best, so let me know. Firewatch, brilliant. Friday the 13th, again, not for me. It's one of those Dead by Daylight style games. I just could never get into that. Never found it that appealing. Especially considering it's like, when I play games like that, when it's like a 4v1, I'm never the 1. I'm always the 4. And a lot of the time, trophies revolve around you being the 1. So, Full Throttle, nice. Game of Thrones, again, poor Telltale. It's like one of the only bad Telltale games I've ever played. Gauntlet, 50 hours. God. Goat Simulator, again, nice. God of War 2, 3, Ascension, Chains of Olympus, Ghosts of Sparta. Okay. I think that's every single one of the OG story, the Greek part of God of War. Gone Home, nice. Good. Okay, so there's more than... I thought there was only 3 Deponias, but this is the 4th one we've done. Okay. Grand Kingdom. Let's have a look. Not that I'll play it because it's 100 hours, but it's always nice to see what it looks like. Is it too late to play Grand Kingdom? If this was that was 5 years ago, so if 5 years ago it was too late,
giving them a bit of urgency. But the time limits were pretty high, so it was never something I really had to worry about.
Not for me. Not that it would ever be anyway, because it's 100 hours. Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PS4. Oh, I learned that this was like a port before they did this. So this is more of a port, more like a port of the PS2 game. 4, 5, 5, 5. So you got 5 on. Missing timestamps. Now, if I remember from looking some stuff up, this trophy, like one of the trophies was obtained in a weird way, and the people of the website don't like it. No, or is it? I don't know. I know that something to do with missing timestamps means it's not a bug trophy, but it was just obtained in a weird way. Then 5, so you've got GTA 5 on all 3 of the platforms that they were released. San Andreas twice, nice. Vice City, it's okay. So we've got every single possible Grand Theft Auto trophy. Nice. Gravity Rush Remastered. Grim Fandango. I did not know Harvest Moon was on the PlayStation. I always thought it was just a Nintendo game. Heavy Rain, brilliant. Senua's Sacrifice, again, I want to play it, but I need to wait until we find out what's happening with Ninja Theory before, because if it has been shut down, which I think it has, if they're not making the 3rd one, then is it really worth playing the other 2? I Am Alive, I remember getting this for free on the Xbox 360. I played it when I had my Xbox 360. Such a good game. Never finished it though, and obviously there's no platinum on it, but maybe check it out, see if it ever goes on sale. I Am Bread, I've seen videos of that, and I would not touch that with a 10-foot barge pole. Ico, nice. Infamous, again, the whole Infamous series, including the DLC, nice. Injustice: Gods Among Us. How have you got different? So, you got the NA version and the EU version. Okay, that's heavy, because I know that I've tried getting some trophies on these games, and I give up on this one mainly because, let's face it, I tried so many times to get the Catwoman move that it's just not worth it anymore. It Takes Two, nice. Jazzpunk, nice. Jotun, I'll have a look, but I'm guessing it's something Viking related, because, as we all know, the Jotuns are the Ice Giants. Color edition, so yeah.
Butcher most of the pronunciation through in it. Collect all of them.
Okay. Jump Force, nice. Just Cause 2 and 3. I didn't think I've got the Just Cause 3 platinum, but I don't think it was I spent 100 hours. Same with Just Cause 2. But I will admit that it was a very long time ago that I did these, so that could be the case. Killzone Shadowfall, love the Killzone series. That I know that obviously Guerrilla are hard at work with Horizon now, but it'd be nice to see another Killzone game sometime, especially considering we've not had one on the PS5 on this generation. Kingdom Hearts. See, one of the things, especially with and obviously we've got over the Final Fantasy hump. I kind of get the appeal to them now, but at the time, on top of the turn-based nature of it, it's also the inability to work out which game comes in which order. And this is another one. Look, like Kingdom Hearts, and then you got Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days. What's that? I know it's only 6 trophies, but do you need to play that before you play that? Do you play in between 1 and 2? What? And then we've got Kingdom Hearts 2, 90 hours, and then Recoded. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, another series I've never played. Be nice to maybe try it out. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, nice. Knack, PS4 release title, love to see it. Kona, what's that?
Welcome back to Game Vault HQ. This title from Parabole Studios offers a unique blend of survival, mystery, and play as Carl Fober, a private detective hired to investigate a seemingly straightforward hold.
Little bit like that, giving me Alan Wake vibes, that. LA Noire, love LA Noire, love LA Noire. Laser League, nice. Late Shift, if I remember rightly, again, Late Shift's one of those real life, like where they use real actors. Yeah, it is. Thought so. Layers of Fear, okay, not a platinum. Okay, let's have a look at that. Again, 100 hours, so likely we'll never play it, but I have no idea what it is, so let's have a look. 14 years ago. It was on PS3 anyway. Life is Strange, nice. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Little Nightmares, nice. I did not know I know Little Nightmares 2 has a platinum. I didn't know the first one didn't. Lone Survivor, nice. Mad Max, again, it's unobtainable and was just never appealing just because it just felt like more like the driving aspect of souping up your cars for wins and battles and stuff. Just nah. Mafia 2, Mafia series, top tier. Would like to see more. You know what I'd love to see? The actual developers fix Mafia 3 so that I can get the platinum, because the bugs that I ran into on that game just put me off for, well, still to this day not played it. Magicka 2, nice. Guardians of the Galaxy, Telltale, nice. Spider-Man, brilliant. Heads up, if you didn't know, Spider-Man 2 is getting a new skin. So if you do play Spider-Man 2 still, or you're going for the platinum, there is a new skin you can get for Spider-Man. Is it A Brand New Day, the new film? That's getting released. Mass Effect, greatest trilogy in gaming, hands down. Anything else? Anyone want to give me anything else, then come at me. Max Payne, did not know that even had trophies. I know that was like a digital only store thing, but Max Payne 3, I loved Max Payne 3. I think I've got it, and I think obviously it's going to be one of my unobtainables, but I might actually go back and play that because I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Again, know nothing of Lord of the Rings, so can't really comment on that one. Minecraft, nice. All 127 trophies. As someone that's been slowly working through this, that is a hefty job. Minute, okay, let's have a look. Clicked on this before in a video. It's looking very familiar. Has like an Undertale feel to it. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, nice. Again, just never been for me. That first person parkour, just no, not really for me. Mortal Kombat, 430 hours. And any of the Mortal Kombats and any of the Injustices, NetherRealm know how to make a grindy platinum. Like, one of them is like so many liters of blood, which takes forever. Then you've got to like, some of them you've got to like win the tower for every single person, then get a fatality and a brutality and a babality and or whatever with every single character. It's like the word grind in the dictionary should have the cover art or the platinum list for one of these games. PlayStation Move, remember those? I remember PlayStation Move. Multiverses. See, this game, I always remember trying this in beta. One of the very first games I ever got a early access to before everyone else, like private review sessions, and I actually got the game early, and I had high hopes for it. I've never been a Super Smash Bros. Type player, mainly because I've never really fully delved into Nintendo. I had a Super Nintendo as a kid. I had a Game Boy, like a Nintendo DS for a little bit. But I've never really gone all in. Switch was recent, like the most recent time I've really got into Nintendo. But it was like the first time they brought a Super Smash Bros. Style game to Xbox, PlayStation. And I thought it was really good. I thought it had high hopes. It just never got the love it deserved. And I think the servers are shut down now, which is a shame. Murder Sole Suspect, quality game. Obviously, you are a detective or a private eye that dies, and you essentially solve your own murder by possessing people and being a ghost, essentially. Shift 2, Unleashed, nice. Nino no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, God. Nier Automata, Nier, okay, hefty. On the Road, 500, I know it's easy, but 500 hours. One Piece Pirate Warriors 2, nice. Oxenfree, we seen that the other day, looks nice. Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition. Pixel Junk Nom Nom Galaxy. PlayStation VR Worlds, nice. Project Cars 2. Looks like the first one's unobtainable now. PUBG. Again, I'm not a massive multiplayer, like, getting trophies in multiplayer games, so I can imagine that is either, especially with it being a battle royale, luck-based, very relying on it. Quake 2, nice. Quantum Theory. Can't remember. I think it's a first-person shooter. No, Quantum Theory is in physics. No, it's for. Just play the video, will you?
Quantum Theory. My theory has.
So it's a
the best part of the
shooter.
Whole game.
Oh, it's a third-person
knee-high
shooter.
wall that you can.
Very Gears of War-y. Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, anyone going for the Red Dead Redemption 2 trophy and still needs the level 50, there is currently a double XP on collectors. So I've heard the fastest way to level up to level 50 is to find all of the tarot cards and the heirlooms and stuff, and then hand them into Madame Nazar, and you level up. I did like 2.5 levels by finding all of just the tarot cards the other day, because there's a double XP until the end of the month. So you've got 9 days to make a dent in your levels if that's what you're looking to do. So heads up. Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered. Nice. 100 hours though. Red Faction. I always loved Red Faction. I played the original on PS2. It was very Total Recall coated. Maybe because it was on Mars, I don't know. But it was very, very Total Recall coated. So, I love that film. Return of Obra Dinn. Nice. Riggs Mechanized Combat League. I think if I remember rightly, it's like a Gundam Titanfall type battle arena game. Saints Row re-elected Gao of Hell the Third. Nice. Secret of Mana. No, I think I've Secret of Mana. Oh, it's very.
No secret of
I thought it was gonna look alright, but top down again, not really for me unless something really stands out. Shadow of the Colossus, hefty, nice. The game that was shown off either at Summer Games Fest or State of Play, whichever one of them there was, they all sort of merged into one. It looked really good. It's like obviously Shadow of the Colossus, but with robots. Shenmue 2. I remember Shenmue was originally a Dreamcast seller. That was like anyone remembers as far back as then. It was a Dreamcast seller. There was a game on Dreamcast that I wish made it to PlayStation. I don't know if it ever did. It was such. I used to absolutely love this. This reminded me of RoboCop. But like, I don't know what it was. It was such a good game. Now watching it looks obviously my memory is obviously completely different to what it looks so bad now, but was it ever? Yeah, it was on the PlayStation 2. Let's have a look, see if it's. But yeah, it was just one of those games that I always remember from back in the day. Silent Hill 2 HD. Again, I loved Silent Hill when I was younger. I might have to go back. Again, I've not played it, but I know obviously they remastered it. Not just there's a HD version, but I think there's also a remaster version. So Sleeping Dogs, again, game on the list. Someone in the last video when I asked to add some games from my list that they want to see me do, that was one of them. So that will be getting done at some point. I've got it on my PS3 digitally, thankfully. Soma, South Park. Again, I said this in the last video. One of them was bugged, which is why it must have been the first one, which means why I've never played the second one. But I think it's Stick of Truth first, then Fractured But there was bugs that stopped me from doing it. Split Fiction, again, looking forward to get into that. Sports Champions, they were basically like the Wii Fit versions for the PlayStation. Didn't know there was two of them. SSX, snowboarding game. Star Ocean, 500 hours. Oh my days. Let's have a look at that. What is it?
Star Ocean series' long-awaited 5th game has ended up as a letdown.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like my cup of tea. The fighting, not the graphics, more that fighting that we just seen then. Star Wars Squadrons, nice, 85 hours. That is a pilot sim for Star Wars, if I remember rightly. Star Wars Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2. I thought they were more difficult than that. Maybe I could give it a go. Let me have a look. I think I've got one of them in my list. Yeah, I've got Force Unleashed. Only done 7% of the trophies, though. Complete the prologue. Defeat 200 Wookiee. Saber throw, grapple move, force push. To be honest, a lot of them look pretty. Complete the game, Sith Master. Don't change the difficulty. Okay. Stardew Valley, nice. Do you know what? That's a game I've always wanted to play as well, just because I've seen a few people with it. Maybe play it on me Switch, because 110 hours, just nah. Steep is like winter sports, and a 7 out of 10. I don't think I'd have the patience, because I just don't have it in me. Super Hot VR, nice. Surgeon Simulator, again, another one of those. I think Job Simulator is the same. This one with the wonky hands just makes things way harder than it needs to be. Tacoma, nice. Tales of the Borderlands, love another Telltale game. And then Tales of Monkey Island, all 5 chapters of is only 100%, is no platinum. Again, obviously he's got Deponia, so he must like those styles of game as well. Terraria, nice. The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Let's have a look. DefunctGames.com.
Tale is finally making its constantly being monitored. Room. Spoiler alert. Falls a lot
Okay.
up and
Looks not bad. Only a 2 out of 10. The Bunker. The Crew, 140 hours, and The Crew 2. Damn. Skyrim. Skyrim V, I could not spend 125 hours straight or 3 weeks in a day in VR. To be fair, I have never played VR, so Evil Within, again, horror game, not too on it. Last Guardian, I think The Last Guardian is the same as the Shadow of Colossus. I think they created that as well. Last of Us Remastered, absolute god tier game. And it's the one with some of the online trophies still as well. I wussed out and did part 1, which is the PS5 version, which thankfully has no online trophies. The Long Reach. Again, not seen that. Okay, so
character. A sense of dread hanging. Maybe that's just how he.
funky art style. Again, kind of looks like it's a point and click style puzzle game. The Order 1886. Beautiful. Actually, that could. I've had an idea for a video, so just throwing some games in the list. The Suicide of Rachel Foster. Bit of a weird game, like name to give a game. The Turing Test. Only 100%. Unfinished Swan. Nice. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I think we've seen that on the channel as well.
You call on Paul. Something coming from the Vandergrift house.
Ooh, everyone's gone to the Rapture.
Why are you
What
still-
remains of Edith Finch vibe. Oh, it's a shame that doesn't have a platinum. I will give it a go though. The Walking Dead, all of them beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Again, I don't get why. See, like, out of everything, they all have platinums except Season 2. What makes that one the outlier? The Wolf Among Us, nice. I need to play that just because they are now finally doing a sequel to it. Thief, a game on my 1% club that I regret because I played like 20 minutes of it and it was one of those that I immediately regret playing. I just knew it wasn't for me. As I've said in my cleanup video, stealth games aren't for me. I'm more of a all guns blazing, go in, boom, bash, bosh, get the game done. And Thief is kind of the opposite. Splinter Cell Blacklist, unobtainable now, but nice. Splinter Cell is one of my all-time favorite series. I remember, like, Splinter Cell, the original, I got that with my Xbox. I always remember vivid, one of my most vivid Christmas memories is I was such a bad kid for going and finding Christmas presents that were hidden. I just was, like, every year I did it. And I remember this one year, I found the Xbox, and in the Xbox was, if anyone remembers, OG Xbox, it had Splinter Cell, Blink, if you remember that. That was that is one of the games I would love to get a remaster, a regame. It was such a fun game. And I think it was perfect. There was like, I think it was a Perfect Dark game, maybe. But that's one of my most vivid memories of Splinter Cell, is finding it and knowing for like a month that I was going to play it. Even though at the time I had no idea what the game was. I just seen this dude with three green things with a silence pistol, and I was like, that looks like it's going to be good. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, nice, on the PS4 with online trophies. Respect, mad respect, super mad respect. Jesus, Trackmania on PS4, the E2 versions, and a PS5 version. And Trackmania Turbo. If you know these games, they're one of those that you see all over on TikTok with the race, with the tracks and going super fast. Damn. Transference, nice. Tricky Towers, 8 out of 10. God. Schruber, bro. Let's have a look. Schruber. Have a look at the trailer.
I won a trip to Europe. I was stunned, but Aunt Lottie gave her blessing. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe.
That looks like a good game graphically, but
did that guy just
does this not
with my paper?
Does this not sound like an AI voice?
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.
That does look pretty good. And there's a platinum. Turok 2, nice. Did not know there was a Turok game on the PlayStation. And then Uncharted 2, Uncharted Drake's Fort. So 1 and 2, nice. Got the OG number 2, but obviously the remastered one for PS4. Undertale, I don't know whether I just got to it late, but all the hype that game had when it originally came out, I don't get it to this day. Unravel, nice. Unravel 2 out of 10, 20 hours. God. Until Dawn, again, horror, not for me. Again, not for me. Vane. That. Have a look. I imagine this is a game I'd have to play because it looked wild. What the hell? No idea what's going on. Vanquish. God. I'm gutted because I've got that version. I would have actually tried it if I had that one with a PS4. But PS3, 9 out of 10. Oh. I might give it a go, but I highly doubt I'll ever get it. Virginia, nice. Watch Dogs, okay. What Remains of Edith Finch? You should go back and do the PS5 version, because the PS5 version has now got a platinum. White Day, a labyrinth named school.
Being a big horror game.
Horror game, okay, so not for me.
Threats like the janitor, which basically works as a monster that just roams the halls, protecting the...
Wolfenstein, okay, another one. In the last video, again, he had also some heavy hitters. And the same goes here. Wolfenstein 3D. Wolfenstein New Colossus. You got it twice. You got it twice. You did Mein Leben twice. Are you for real? And then we got Wolfenstein New Order. And the Old Blood. And then XCOM 2 and XCOM Enemy Unknown. Oh my god. 9 out of 10, 100 hours. Yakuza 0, 140 hours. And Kiwami is 80 hours. Zombie Tycoon. What the hell is that? Finish off with that. Let's have a look. Zombie Tycoon 2.
Zombies. But when you are finding strategy games that are focused on zombies, it might be a little too much.
Okay, well, there we go. That is, again, another, like, absolute banger of a video. Well, banger of a list. Let's have a look at his milestones. So, his first platinum was Fallout 3. Unfortunately, there's no timestamp, but his first trophy was 12 years ago. So, he's been trophy hunting for at least 12 years. So, the first platinum's Fallout 3. 10th platinum is Kingdoms of Amalur. 20th Borderlands. 30th Grand Theft Auto 3. 40th Final Fantasy 7. 50th Final Fantasy 12. 75th Fallout 4. His fastest platinum was Minecraft. Okay. Was that Autopop? Maybe? I don't know. 100th Final Fantasy 9. 125th Dark Souls 3. 150 Final Fantasy 8. 75 Dark Souls Remastered. 200 Elden Ring. 225 Final Fantasy. 250 Final Fantasy 6. 300 was Diablo 2 Resurrected, which is also his most recent platinum. So as I said, this is a 100% completion. In my eyes, it's a 100% completion trophy list because the 0.33% that isn't complete is essentially the game he is currently working on right now. So for me, this is 100% completion. This is a heavy hitter. He's got 1,781 ultra rare trophies. Now, in a video, in my very first video, people, there was a list similar to this that people said he was somehow cheating. Again, I still don't understand how you can cheat at trophies. Anyone that does know, let me know in the comments. But a lot of people would go in, like, look at the time and it took. But none of these, except for the auto pops, or what looks like an auto pop, to me, looks like all were done legitimately. So if there's anything I'm missing, I think this is the first 100% completion rate that we've got. And somehow he's only 2,104 in his country. So that's ridiculous. But hey, anyway, if you did enjoy this video, like, subscribe. We are looking at getting back to trophy reviews on a Monday and a Wednesday. Remember, put the word giveaway in the comments. In the next video, which will be Wednesday's video, I will announce the winner as well as the new code word for the giveaway. And remember, if you do want your trophy list reviewing, there is a link in the description. Click on that, join the Discord, put it in there. And remember, if you are a member to the YouTube channel, so if you do want to become a member, that will immediately jump you to the top of the list. Currently, I have done all of the members' lists, so anyone that would be next will be the next video or the one done next live on stream. So remember that no need to, you don't have to. We are going through them all one after a time, so we will get to yours eventually. But if you want to see yours sooner, that is a way to do it. Anyway, guys, if you do enjoy, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and until next time, we'll catch you at the next ping.